Darkside releasing, we have the very, very British slasher I Scream on the Beach. Now, this one, if you couldn't tell from the cover, takes a very retro stance on things. It tries to be very old school. The plot here says on the back, Halloween 1986, in a small English seaside town of Mellow Coast, Emily tries to discover the truth behind her father's disappearance 10 years earlier, but as she gets closer to finding the answer, her friends start getting picked off one by a killer. Now, the thing about this is, first of all, this is a DVD-R, or excuse me, a Blu-ray-R if you order this. It is a on-demand title. It does have Lloyd Kaufman, which should tell you straight up that this is not a movie that you are to take seriously. I'll say this much, this killer here, okay, when the movie's just about this killer, it's pretty interesting. There's some pretty cool kills in it. The gore is the best part of it. Like, 100% the gore is what you're going to get out of this. The kills are fun. It kind of drags. Like, when the kills are happening, it's fun. But everything in between is very dull until, like, the last, 10 minutes of the movie, 20 minutes of the movie. And at that point, things get so ridiculous and so out of left field that I'm not sure if it should be praised or reprimanded, because it's that kind of a odd finish to a movie that was odd, but still had some merits up to that point. I ended up giving it a 2 out of 5. It's strange, and I don't know if it's strange in a good way, but the kills are good. The only other thing I like about it a lot is it really takes a retro stance. Like, it starts off with the the whole grindhouse thing. You get the little trailers before. Then you get the movie, you get the little da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da thing, which I think we've all done that to our movies at one time or another if we make movies around this time period. I like that part of it. I like some of the trailers that it shows. It kind of reminds you of Grindhouse in a way. But, its runtime's like an hour, 27 minutes. You do wonder if maybe they just tightened it up a little bit and cut some of the nonsense out in the movie if you wouldn't have had a better film in a shorter runtime. But that's neither here nor there. What we get here, special features. This is a director's cut version with optional cast and crew introductions. I think they literally had everybody in the crew do an introduction, so you might not want to watch that. Audio commentary by the filmmaker. We got shorts, music, and film festival promo spots. So yeah, they put a lot on there for a DVD-R, or excuse me, why do I keep saying DVD-R? Or a Blu-ray-R. Phone's ringing, keep on ringing. But yeah, it's a slasher. It's very British. I've had a few British slashers lately, like Punch, but still, it almost misses the mark. But it's still got some entertaining value to it. Kind of wish they'd done a few things different, but it is what it is. This is out now. I Scream on the Beach. Good kills. Weird ending. And for some reason, I feel like when they edited this, they had their main video line of editing, and then they had a side video line that they dragged to another roll. If you know what I'm talking about, editing video, you know what I'm talking about. Well, that second roll, there's several times like when Lloyd Kaufman's character's on screen, his stuff's out of order. His dialogue's out of sync with his mouth. And when something comes on the TV, it's usually, and you're watching what they're watching on TV, the dialogue is out of sync with the mouth on the TV. Kind of weird, kind of strange. I don't know how that happens. Everything else is fine, but it's neither here nor there. 2 out of 5. I Scream on the Beach.